going. Hi everyone, welcome back! Woo! Alright, so, they're in London. They've met with the Prince of London, one Stefan Lenore, who has basically told them, I'm probably going to have you do something for me at a later point in time. Keep the phone on you. Thank you for the offer. And so now you have an option of what you want to do. I mean, you probably want to go to your condo, I'm assuming, to set that up at some point in time.
Yeah.
Drop off your...
together.
You probably all have, like,
yeah, we gotta
bags.
put our luggage.
You probably all have a bunch of luggage, too, probably, still.
Full of weapons that we somehow got through.
Sitting in, like, our rent-a-car or whatever.
Bribes, large bribes.
Bribes, private chartered plane, middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Those three things conspired to get Samuel on the plane and all of our guns.
All I'm hearing is drones.
Oh yeah, guns in London sounds like... now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like...
We're not in America anymore.
It sounds like it could be a rock song. Guns in London.
That's my band.
Mm-hmm.
Guns in London.
Alright. So, what are you folks actually doing, though?
Yeah,
probably
let's
take our
take our
stuff
stuff to the townhouse.
Alright. It's a pretty nice townhouse. I'm gonna say, like, you probably each have your own room. It probably is like a two-story kind of townhouse area as part of a kind of actually no, it's a townhouse. So let's say 3 stories. It probably doesn't have any kind of housekeeper or anything, but it probably has some room if you want to get one. You know, like there's probably like a guest room plus 4 bedrooms. You know, kitchen area, dining room area, like living room area, all that kind of basic stuff.
TiVo.
Sure. Whatever you probably want. I guess if you wanted TiVo, you just get like, yo.
It's 2018, alright?
You could get something else too if you really wanted to. You could just like.
It's got TiVo, it's got Wi-Fi passwords, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got all those.
All the comforts of home.
Look, like Samuel probably can get this like Netflix on anywhere anyway, so he's just like, if he wants to watch.
I mean, I probably
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it won't take you too long to settle in, but it'll probably be at least after midnight by the time you're settled in and everything, and you've like prepared yourself to stay for X number of days. I'm assuming at a point in time now, all of you will kind of come together in where the living room area is to discuss what the next plan is.
The next plan...
My first suggestion is that we call this the unliving room.
No.
I vote yeah. Right, that's
I
one
think
day,
the
one
next
day.
plan should be to get Wick a
Hey,
pilot
boss!
license so he can fly a jet.
Look, hey, Governor! Hey, boss, I can speak like I'm from somewhere here.
Very nice, Wick. Pat him on the head.
Blimey!
Please summon another rat and chat with it so that we have to hear Tantus's British rat.
It's gonna sound just like Wick.
It's gonna be Wick, but a chav.
I kind of want... You know what? I'm gonna give Wick somebody to talk to, so I have to roll Charisma Survival here.
Oh yeah, you leveled up some survival, huh?
Yeah. It's still not great. Still a chance that no one shows up. I get one rat.
A rat shows up. You're like... and like... A rat
Here's
comes
someone
out
who
from
you
like
can't
somewhere.
finish with, Wick.
Oi! Boss! You got me a girlfriend! Excellent! Just let me, Sorry, boss, this was private time. Hey
Have
there,
fun,
baby!
Wick.
How about using me? Find a nice mouse hole. Make it a rat hole.
I imagine she's already got a rat hole.
I mean...
Are we gonna have baby Wicks? I want an army of baby wigs.
Oh god.
We can all have a wig.
Wick's gonna be like, hey, you gotta try this stuff. It's great. Nibble on his arm.
If I get a baby Wick, I'm gonna call it Wicket.
Oh.
Will it be sticky?
So, now that Wick is distracted, what are you guys doing? What are you folks
Hating
doing?
myself.
Oh,
I think we need to go shopping for some clothes so we can go to this club. Well,
Yeah. Clothes.
you guys need to. I've already got a top hat and a cape.
Oh yeah, you'll fit in.
this is accurate. You already have all you need to look like you could.
This
fit
is
in.
the time that the Fan of the Opera thing might work.
Yes. You could be like Hoodie Phantom of the Opera.
We're probably
Swear.
gonna want to order them online so we can actually get some, right? Because everything closes in England.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could order. You could definitely
Apart from
put an
pubs.
order in online that would arrive. Like you could do next day delivery very easily.
Yeah.
Even in England, goth
Except that would be
goth
2 days.
clothes. I can't speak. Right now.
The goth clothes shops would be closed. The goth
Thank you.
club would probably be open
Yeah.
because clubs and late nights.
hmm Yeah, that would be open till like 4 a.m.
Mhm.
But it's a vampire one, so probably all night.
Well, then I
So-
guess Samuel and I would be the only ones who could go tonight.
I'm gonna start writing out a list of what I need.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just also borrow someone's laptop and order them online.
Yeah, I do
I'm
have a
doing it on my
laptop.
phone.
He just
We-
gives
we
you a
also
list of
got
like, order
phones.
these for me.
Well, if I don't decide now, I'll just keep buying more things.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
So
list is
you're
to
me
help me
IRL.
limit myself. Apparently.
Alright, I'll let Don borrow my laptop.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna order everything in one go, and then you take the laptop away so I don't buy extra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody-
you guys
yeah,
should
I'm not
be
gonna
watching
have
us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are
probably-
you guys buying this?
I probably wouldn't even think to do it. I'd probably give you the laptop and then go to the club with if we're going tonight or are we waiting?
You think I
Well, I
didn't
mean, I'm
lift
not
your
giving-
card already?
I mean, I'm not giving them my credit card.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
got some money.
Then
I'm
don't
okay.
leave until you decide whether or not we deserve this.
I mean, we can always be emergency help outside of the club, but
I mean, I always have this, puts on, like, the full-on black doctor outfit. It's not really what I want to wear, but I have it.
Well, that might work. John,
listen,
what have you got?
black jeans. Do you have a spare cape?
Yeah, I always have spare capes.
Do you have a black one that would fit me without swallowing me alive?
I mean, that's sort of what capes are designed. What my capes are designed to do.
Oh, you have the really big ones? I was imagining like a little one.
Oh hell no!
Imagining a little one this entire time.
No, no, no!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Big sweeping black.
I
cape.
mean, on top of that,
variety
you
of
could
different.
still have also the black doctor outfit if you brought it.
That's true.
I probably
do have
brought it
the-
with me, yeah. Should we match? We should both be black doctor outfits
With capes.
with capes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I'm down with this.
We're sorted.
We still ordered the clothes anyway, but they're just for different occasions, you know?
Alright, now... Are we doing any makeup?
I'll just pretend mine is makeup.
I mean,
Okay.
do you want some eyeliner? I got all that, you know?
I mean, I should be fine.
Does anyone have glitter?
It's not a rave.
Not yet.
It could
Not
be.
yet.
All right. Shall we? Let's go to a party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Party.
All right, so you will head to Carfax Abbey then, dressed up as ravery as you can. It's now like 2 in the morning. You're arriving. It is a booming location. There is like a party going on. You can hear the noise from outside still.
When we start getting close, I'm gonna activate the Auspex on sight, not sound, because ow.
Okay, it's definitely like it is an actual repurposed abbey too. Is the thing about it that's been made into a goth club. So they are accurate about their name. You can like. There doesn't seem to be like no one's stopping you necessarily from entering, but like you do have like a bouncer like checking people and stuff too. Like just more like just seeing who's entering kind of thing, checking on everyone. Do you have any kind of IDs or anything to give him?
Yeah, I still got mine.
Yeah, I still have mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mine says Benjamin Franklin.
Just like have $100. It's like
Mr. President.
I mean, the guy at the front will kind of like look funny because it's American money, and then kind of shrug and be like, "Okay."
Well, no, it's whatever. I don't know.
Equivalent to a Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said I spent time figuring this out.
Oh, okay. So you've got
equivalent London currency.
Yes, you have a bunch of pounds then.
English Benjamin Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
spent a lot of time there. They'd probably recognize him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'll slip him some money.
Okay. So you'll all head inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The club is still hopping even this late at night. There is like dark music kind of going, very goth music, very like low beats. There's some people doing some doing like slow goth dances, so it's not like a hopping group of people like out on the club floor. It's just like, you know, the waving crowd almost with like the slow kind of goth dance kind of thing. There's a lot of people like hanging around, probably imbibing all kinds of substances. There's like a nice big old kind of bar area serving drinks and stuff. Some kind of more private areas where people are hanging around, smoking various substances. What do you want to do now that you're in here? It does seem that there's people of all ages, all looking kind of like dark and gothic.
Are there any people that stand out as not necessarily fitting that aesthetic?
The bodyguard
from
really wasn't.
us.
The bodyguard was sort of like, eh. Some of the people that seem to be working here aren't really like super goth dressed, but they're like also still wearing like dark clothes and stuff. They still look like they have simple uniforms on.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'm mostly looking like because like if they're anarchs but not necessarily goth, you know, they could potentially be hanging out here.
There is like a more private like upper floor, it seems. Like this is like the main club room. There's probably like some side rooms and stuff too that have been converted from parts of the abbey where people can kind of go. But there's also seems to be a second floor. But there's someone that seems to be guarding the entrance to the second floor.
I'm gonna try and scope that out and see, and until someone does get up there and see like if they show any specific thing like an ID, or they have to do anything specific.
You'll see someone come up and kind of talk with that person for a little while. That's at that thing. You can't really hear them over the booming music, of course,
right?
Because even though it's not like, you know, super upbeat like music, it's still like loud, because of course it is. And the person kind of then is let up. You definitely see there's like a lot of like shadowy dealings and stuff going on too, because there's like little groups of people off in various corners talking with each other about all kinds of different things.
So it looks like our anarch friends could potentially be up there. I'm sort of saying this probably to Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Because I imagine, like, I wouldn't be able to just speak to the entire group in a public environment, you know.
It's still fairly loud for you to talk for you to hear him, but...
So I'm probably, like, right up in your ear.
Yeah.
So you can smell me. My breath.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So do you have any idea of how we could potentially get up there, or?
We could also pay attention to who comes down from there. And
Good
perhaps
call.
find a way to talk to them that way. As...
Right, I lean back.
So,
My eyes watered a little bit.
with my heightened senses of my eyes,
Yes.
am I able to spot anyone who, let's say, looks more naturally undead? It's not makeup.
Oh,
Not makeup, no
Yeah.
fake teeth. Stop pointing at yourself. I already know you. Thank you.
We glow in the dark when you look at us.
Is that a new one? Instead of being sparkly in the sun, we glow in the dark.
Exactly.
It seems like that would make hunting even harder than it is. They just see you coming.
Ooh.
Search for roles, character senses.
I basically
You
get
could-
a -1 to the difficulty.
Yeah. So perception alertness. Just roll perception alertness then right now.
All right.
We'll see what you see.
Oh, not wits.
And I guess difficulty 5 because you have -1 to the difficulty.
No. Here we go. Yay!
All right. You take a look around. It's kind of It's not really the best lighting, not really the best place to like really pick out like, oh, these people are definitely vampires. I mean, there's a couple of people that stand out that maybe they are, but you're unfortunately not sure. You got an idea of like if you wanted to try to look into someone more closely, you got some ideas of who to look at.
And are most of them upstairs?
A few are. There are a few downstairs here. You do see a couple like upstairs on like the balcony where you can kind of see them, but you can't see everyone that's upstairs. So,
All right.
And it doesn't seem to be all of them upstairs anyway. That kind of stand out. Maybe those are vampires. Maybe.
Then I'm going to point out a few people to our good friend Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, possibly better shot than not.
Okay. Well, let's see. I have etiquette. I can be polite.
Do you have goth etiquette?
Oof.
Can I combine streetwise with etiquette?
We'll just say you could try rolling etiquette.
Okay. What goes with etiquette? Wits?
God.
Since I'm adjusting to a newer set of etiquette?
Maybe charisma?
Yeah, charisma
Yes.
etiquette is traditional.
Oh, that's better. Okay, sweet.
Mhm.
That's even better than I was expecting.
Just gonna be planting thoughts into the DM's head, don't mind me.
I mean, it works.
Alright. Boop, boop.
Hey!
You
Ooh.
seem very goth. Congratulations.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, since I'm witty, can I add another die? Alright. Sweet.
You
So,
conduct
yeah, I guess
yourself
I'll...
very goth. Congratulations.
I'm super depressed. Got it.
Mhm.
Alright. That was a joke. I understand. Anyway. So, I guess I'll go up to one of them and I just start talking about London.
Okay.
Hey, London. Am I right?
What's the deal with that airplane food?
Okay.
Is this a younger person? I'll ask if they go to the University of London.
Looks like 20s, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll very generally discuss the University of London, since that's what I'm there for in the first place.
I don't think I can help you, Grandpa. You're old. And the darkness of the universe, of life itself, is not enough for me to be involved in your light. Everything ends. Darkness, death, pain. It's all a meaningless drivel that wells over you until the end of time.
It's amazing how much you can learn about darkness in a university.
It's amazing how much we can learn about Tantus in one D&D game.
I don't know anything about the university, man. Sorry. I only know my existence is worthless, meaningless to the great wheel of the universe. Man. He'll like smoke something. He'll kind of offer you. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Some
So,
dark
do we
cheer,
know-
too.
Do we know any Anarch names? Like, at all?
You know the leader's name. That's the only one you ever heard that
Which
you
one?
found out about. Horson Holden.
Thurston Holden.
Yeah.
The owner.
Yes. The owner.
I'm gonna head over to Nathan, and I'm gonna be like, so, do you want to try and get upstairs now?
Has anybody come out of the upstairs area?
I may have another plan.
Oh no.
You know, it did work out well last time.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it's not driving everyone crazy.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I just
What is
figured-
the plan then?
I just figured we could talk our way up.
So, I'm going to walk. Like you said, people were looking over the balcony, and they looked particularly vampire to me.
A few of them did, but there's a lot of people looking over the balcony.
Yeah,
There's probably maybe 24 you can count.
I'm gonna find out where one of those people are, especially vampire looking, are looking. Walk directly into their line of sight, stare at them till they look at me, and then quickly flash the fangs.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
I mean,
Okay.
some ghosts might wear fangs. No one will notice.
I tend to agree with Samuel, as we do not know who else might not be looking
Yeah,
at you
me
at
and
the time.
Nathan.
Oh no, I was just doing that. I wasn't telling you
Okay.
guys about
Okay,
it.
I'm distancing myself. Instantly
You sort of
distancing
like-
myself.
I thought you were describing your plan since you said, I have a plan.
That was.
Oh no,
No,
I have a
just
plan, and then I go and do it.
The person doesn't seem to notice you at all.
Okay.
He rolled terribly on perception.
Botched.
Oh,
So, my plan was
walk
to
back
just
there blind.
tell the guard at the door that
Uh-huh.
we have a meeting with Horson Holden, or that we would like to speak with Horson Holden and that we know him in some way, shape, or form.
Alright, you will still have to make a manipulation subterfuge roll then.
I also have Conjurer Effects.
Ooh.
I have 4 dice for that, plus enchanting voice, so another 2.
I have 6 dice for that by itself. And
So
I'm
we're
persuasive.
tied.
And I'm persuasive.
Oh, so well, does it count for subterfuge? I don't know.
I think that's his thing for subterfuge. If he's persuasive, it means if he rolls like if you're trying to particularly use subterfuge to persuade someone of something, he reroll 10s.
Oh, okay.
That's what it basically means.
I've got. So what was it? Manipulation and.
Yeah, and subterfuge.
I think I've
Or
got.
alternatively, I could talk about potentially investing in the club.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
you can
got-
let
Which would
Samuel try first.
Yeah.
Succeed.
That's true.
Maybe.
He's
What
doing
do I
it
get
anyway.
What do I
That's
get for
fine.
conjure effects?
Conjurer of Facts. I don't
Yeah.
know if you get a lot. Let me figure that out. I don't think that's enough to really give you a...
Because I don't know if it says anything for it.
Is it a merit? Is it a ability?
I think it's his keyword on the ability, I think.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
I have to find
Before.
Is it a merit?
A merit
is
is the
Or
merit
is it
the
ability?
might be a merit. I don't know. No, it's not a merit. It's not a merit.
It's not a
It's
specialty.
it's
Unless it's a manipulation specialty and you have a lot of manipulation.
One of your vampire powers.
It's either manipulation. It's a specialty, yeah, for manipulation.
Conjure of Facts is manipulation. Okay.
Okay.
True. Persuasive, seductive, all reason. Conjure of Facts. The current lie you're trying to tell really isn't using facts to back it up, so I don't think Conjure of Facts fits here.
Well, the fact that I'm conjuring is that I know him and I have a meeting with him.
Conjure of Facts would be like you make up a bunch of facts and you make it sound like it's real.
Fair
Or you
enough.
could bring facts out of nowhere that would back you up, kind of thing.
Okay. So no.
Why don't we try rolling and see how you go for now?
All right.
If you don't roll any 10s, it won't matter.
just don't botch.
You got a success anyway, so you'll be fine.
All right.
He'll kind of like take a look over at you, like take a look around. Wait here for a second. He's gonna kind of like walk up the stairs. He's gonna walk down. Mr. Holden was not expecting any guests right now, but sounds like he's willing to meet with you.
All right. That's
all up.
excellent. Would I be able to bring any of my associates?
Just you.
Okay. I'll just nod back to Nathan and head up.
All right. You'll be taken to Hortson Holden, who's in a kind of private room up here. You definitely see there's a lot more people up here, a lot less kind of like smoking, drinking, a lot more just kind of hanging around in dark, black areas. You get a feeling that there probably aren't a lot of mortals up here, a lot of kinfolk, or a lot of, kind.
Mm.
Anyway, you'll be taken to sort of like a back room. There's a desk there. There's a couple of like kind of bruiser-looking guys that are kind of sitting down in chairs that kind of like look up at you over their shoulders that were kind of across from this man. The man in front of you is kind of he looks kind of like I would call him a pudgy goth, but he does look like he's actually like exercises still. It's just he's kind of like husky. Husky is the word I would describe for him.
So he's naturally a big boy.
He's naturally a big boy. Yeah. What can I do for you in my club?
So.
Oh, also, because I'm not going to try it, he's got a very thick Irish accent, we'll say.
Okay. So, some associates
You can
and
take
myself.
off the mask around here.
I appreciate that. It was getting a little bit warm. Take that off.
A little goopy.
You kind aren't
Yeah.
totally disallowed around here, so
Mm.
not many of you folks join with us ever. So, curious as to why you're here.
Well,
Curious enough to meet you.
we are looking for information at the moment regarding a certain Alistair Cromwell, and we are willing to provide assistance in return for this information if you have any.
Interesting. Sure. I can get you some help here. I can get you contact with some friends of good old Alistair's. I know a few. I've heard the name. You hear a lot of names in my line of work here. Run a big old club.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's an actual alarm or if there's actually a fire going on. They got what's going on.
Oh no.
Personally, I don't know if I can help you too much out. But, again, is there some kind of contact information I can send my friends, his friends, your direction?
Absolutely, and I'll give my phone number.
Excellent. Nice. You staying here in town long?
Yeah, we'll be here a week or two.
Excellent. You know, as he's gonna kind of get up, kind of walk around the desk, the others are kind of watching. He's gonna come up to you and kind of put his arm over your shoulder, kind of get close to you. Folks like you can usually get their ears to the ground, and I'm sure you guys are more neutral in a lot of these things. But with your ears to the ground, you might be able to find a few things out for me. So perhaps we can, as I'm scratching your back, you can scratch mine.
That sounds like an interesting arrangement that definitely piques my interest.
Excellent. All right. He'll kind of slap you on the shoulder a little bit, which you can definitely feel like he's got like a lot of like mass and stuff behind him. He's like, "Great. Now get out of my club and take your friends with you. I don't want your filthy kind in here. No. Apologies. I don't mean it in the fact that you are a sewer-dwelling compatriot. I mean the fact that you are working with the Camarilla. Do not need your filthy kind around here."
Yeah, I got what you meant.
Well, thank God he clarified.
He respects the Nosferatu for what the Nosferatu do. He just hates Camarilla.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right, so I'll put my mask back on.
When there's a group that can learn all of your secrets very effectively, if they really wanted to, you don't necessarily want to piss them off.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll go and be able to find the others downstairs. Have you been doing anything else while he went upstairs? While Samuel went upstairs?
Oh, I was dancing with the goths.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nathan's chilling by a bar, and I'm oddly staring at people.
Make a dexterity performance check then, please. We'll see how well you goth dance, because I want to see how well you goth dance.
Ooh.
Haven't you watched South Park? It's not that hard.
I didn't say it was hard. I just want to see if she's good at goth dancing. You're very good at goth dancing.
Yeah, look at the 69 in there.
69, yeah.
And also, don't forget your extra 2 dice for celerity.
There we go.
True.
I'm an expert.
Uh-huh.
They're both botches.
Well, those extra 2 dice could make you fail.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you don't have to be using supernatural speed to, like, goth dance.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
In fact, that'll make you look a bit odd to be doing so much faster than everyone
Celerity only makes you super fast if you spin the blood.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, it's not necessary. Anyway, all right.
She does
quick
fine.
Question. Tantus, would you say my friends are established allies now?
Which friends?
In the party?
Oh, here? Oh,
Yeah,
them.
we're established
Like the-
allies.
Oh,
The 4 of us?
Yeah, the 4 of you. Yeah.
Dawn,
I
me,
mean,
Samuel, and Wick.
not like the background because that's made for NPCs, but for like
Oh no,
for
not
anything that would
background.
talk about like allies within your abilities, sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Nathan.
Mhm.
I'm pretty much using the Eyes of Chaos to determine his true nature.
Okay.
Oh.
It's for established allies. It's difficulty of 6.
Ha.
Perception, occult. I just really want to know. I'm sorry. I get curious. 3 successes.
All right.
Okay.
I can just whisper it to him.
Why don't we do that kind of like,
He can whisper it to me. I
Yeah.
just want to know.
You pretty much you know his nature, is what it is. That's the easy way of saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just type in what is in my nature box.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you should be fine.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Okay. So you, Eyes of Chaos. Yeah. All right.
No adverse effects. He's okay.
Yeah.
The both of us are okay.
He spontaneously combusts afterwards.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just learning.
Okay.
Doing anything else, or are we gonna kind of like? Are you then all preparing to leave and head back to your place, or are you doing anything else at the club?
Well, as soon as I get
When-
down there, I'm gathering everyone to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as he gets down there, I'm gonna be like, all right, and
I'll tell him that there will be an exchange of information. I'll explain further when we get home.
fair enough. Well done, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. You'll head home. You'll kind of settle down. You'll exchange the information you have, and it's gonna get like maybe getting close to like 4:35 in the morning. So it's getting towards the time where you guys are going to be starting to worry about settling in for the night, and things you've kind of like you're figuring you're going to get some information. At this point in time, though, actually, Samuel, you're going to get a call.
Mm. Hello.
Let me in.
Who is this?
Let me in.
Someone wants to be let in, so I guess everyone get prepared because we're gonna let this person in. On my way. On my way.
Uh-huh.
I'll head to the door. Everyone get in. You know.
Going.
Yeah. You open
Yeah.
the door and no one's there.
Auspex.
Uh-huh.
Activate on everything.
No.
Yes.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Upstairs.
Trot, 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 trot.
Head
Carry my
upstairs.
shotgun up the stairs.
Where upstairs exactly?
You'll hear a knocking at one of the windows.
I go
Alright.
over.
We closed the door after we opened it and realized no one
Oh
was
yeah.
there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're heathens.
So the window is open. So Erik opened the window then?
Alright.
Okay.
There is a massive kind of stone-looking figure with wings sitting there kind of on like the little almost little balcony thing that's right there, kind of just like kind of crouched over because it's not the hugest window, kind of staring at you and kind of like with like kind of like clawed hand kind of like puts 2 fingers down the window, scratches some things and be like, "You wanted to speak?" And we'll stop right there.
Damn it, I had something funny.
Interesting.
I know we just met, but can I touch your arm, see if you actually feel like stone?
He actually would because they have a unique power.
So the
That-
question first is, would he let him touch him?
Probably not.
Damn. Okay, now we're
Then
good.
he doesn't know yet.
I'm gonna probably mispronounce their power name because it's a little bit. It's Viscera Tika. Visceratica is the unique ability of gargoyles, which allows them basically powers over earth and rock.
Interesting.
At high enough levels, they can do things like pass through stone or cement, or harden their flesh that is equivalent to stone.
That's cool.
Yes. They also can fly. Like quite literally, they're the only vampire that has a unique power called flight.
Nice.
That's why they have 4 clan disciplines, because flight is apparently a discipline.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would want it.
Yeah. I mean...
Might be difficult to pull off.
Well,
Did the gargoyle teach me flight?
no. It's a...
God damn it!
It's a
Bloodline
mystical,
restricted.
It's a mystical
Well-
power, and the fact is, it's something that they're not necessarily aware they're using mystical, because they are like part stone. They are quite heavy. So yes,
yeah,
you
how
need
does that work?
You need supernatural powers to help you
Like
fly.
a bumblebee.
The thing
Too
is
heavy to
that
fly.
it could be possible if you get the help of I can't remember what they're called, but the bone shapers
Yeah.
and the gargoyles and
Also,
probably some spirits.
There's
I got
also
some
like
friends to make.
there are some powers that allow you to do things like transform into a bat or mist using protein. Oh, protein. Protein
There you
allows you to
go.
do things
I was like protein.
I say that every time. I know it's protein, but I keep calling it protein every time I say it, and then I
Some
like
protein powder.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the shape of the beast is protein 4, where you transform into like a bat or a rat. Mm-hmm. So there are other ways to fly. They just do it though.
Dawn, don't kill off Erik for this, but I think my second character knows protein.
I want to murder him.
What did I
flying
just
dude.
say?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I was gonna. I just said I wanna.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I just wanna fly.
Mm-hmm. All right. So thank you for joining us today. Hey, this was an interesting one. It was very role-playing heavy, but then again, it's very easy to have a vampire session where it's role-playing heavy, so it's fine.
It
Yeah,
seems
he
like
knows
Vampire
protein.
rewards you for not getting into fights.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You can. There were some dice rolls. There wasn't a lot of them. You know, there wasn't
That's
a need for them. We were telling a story and doing interesting things along the story.
And I mean, the first whole hour was shopping.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
and actually,
Shopping and
with the
meeting
online
two-
stuff.
Shopping and meeting a interesting pair of people.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Technically, you will have a slight bill for some. Oh, your bill will also, you will notice, because you probably would have gotten it now, include some pints of blood. Yours.
Excuse me?
But they're
They
charging
want-
us
Our
Lars.
blood.
Lars charged you for blood. And money.
Wait, charged us for blood or in
We
blood?
didn't take no
blood
blood.
and money is part of the
Okay.
charging for it.
Oh. I don't like him anymore.
So I'm gonna call and I'd like to call and question these charges because not that I'm
Vampire
unwilling
blood
to
can be
pay.
taken for a couple of different reasons. For one thing, it is very potent for giving another vampire. There's the worry about blood bond, but if you spread it out or kind of like, it's still good that way. 2,
Okay.
either he could have maybe ghouls under his employment that he doesn't want to use, or you don't know, he could be some other kind of supernatural creature like a ghoul or something else that requires blood, and maybe vampire blood's good for him. There are other things that drink blood. I mean, you probably realized he had a ratkin for an assistant, which
Sure.
is why he was kind of freaked out. He's were-rat, and he's
Uh-huh.
like, werewolf, they murder me! Oh my god! That's why I rolled willpower for the poor guy, and he made it.
Oh.
Oh.
He would have just terrified, turned into a rat and ran away otherwise at that thing. He's got poor
Right.
werewolf trauma.
How do I do that with Wick?
Yeah. I should really want that. with Wick,
Unfortunately,
because
So-
Wick-
unfortunately something that your character wouldn't know, which I will tell you now because it's a nice thing. I'm putting it that Wick is technically kinfolk to a were-rat. What this means is that somewhere deep in his ancestry there was a were-rat.
So he
could be big.
He could be big?
The chances of awakening, if he hasn't already, are this, and he's also a ghoul anyway, which might stifle that. But he can dream.
Aww.
I mean,
Maybe one day.
Uh-huh.
if
So basically, I'm just trying to figure out if there's any bad thing about giving them our blood. Or potential bad things. Like, what are the potential risks of giving them our blood?
The potential risks are, for you, not really a lot. You're just using blood that's processed in your body, so it's got, like, you in it.
They're gonna get my rabies, so...
Oh, yeah.
They probably don't want yours.
They don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they might not know that he has
happen
rabies.
with that, so
Oh,
they
fine.
probably wouldn't like the results when they would occur. Probably cause you some problems down the line. I mean, it's like,
That just means I don't gotta give up blood.
no, but no one really wants yours because you got rabies. You could, I'm just saying this, spend experience and like do some stuff in game to get rid of that.
No.
I don't want to.
Whatever.
Alright.
It just means I don't gotta give up blood when they do.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, you guys can figure it out if you want to take the charge, etc., etc. And we'll worry about your conversation with the, the thing is about a gargoyle, it looks like a gargoyle. So, I mean, it's kind of obvious what it is when you see it.
Hmm.
So, yeah. And here we're going to have a nice conversation with him next time.
Whee!
So, why don't we'll go around the group the same way we did the intros. So we'll start with Dunce, like where can people find you and who you are, kind of thing.
All social media is Dunce Space. I don't do much though, so I stream.
Yep. We had some fun with Siege the other day.
Oh, that was a good time.
Yes. We did a lot of stupid stuff, but it was kind of fun, stupid
really
stuff.
Fun.
Div.
I'm Davalik pretty much everywhere. Later today, apparently, we're going to be playing Siege.
I'm
Finally.
I know. It's like the other Siege group that I stream with is finally streaming again, so I'm going to be doing Siege twice this week.
It took
Whoa.
goddamn forever.
Well, stream it twice this week. I mean, normally I play a lot off stream.
Let's see. Thursday is Madness of the Land,
Yep.
Kansas game.
Mhm.
Friday, I might actually be here this week, so Arc.
Maybe an arc of Return of One Human and a bunch of dinosaur mods, the modded dinosaurs. So, okay.
And then on Sunday, I think Skoink, Mads, and I don't know who the fourth may or may not be, but we're going to be going back to the old days of Left 4 Dead because Skoink and Mads have never played it.
Wow. Have fun.
Either of them.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So, yeah,
How's
it's
that
going to be...
possible?
I mean,
It's going to be a good time for me to follow them around like,
Yeah.
go ahead, find your own way. I'll be here.
The confession, I played very little and only some of Left 4 Dead 2 when I played it. So.
Wait, yeah, are you playing the first one or the second?
Starting with the first one.
Oh.
And
I never
by
did
the
that.
way, I think it was Left 4 Dead 2 where me and my friends played it so much that the disc actually broke inside of the
Oh.
Xbox.
Wow.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, Jess, how about we start to you?
I am Bubblegum Viking, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, and I do nothing at the moment because I'm not at home.
Yeah.
And now I don't have a mouse, so I have Siege downloaded and can't play it. It's a thing. Unless I can play with a pen. That'd be impressive.
That would be impressive.
Very
If you could do
impressive. I've got to try it, actually.
Yes. Carpe.
I am the CarpeDM, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I do nothing because I'm a horrible person and don't do anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
We
I
We still
understand.
love you, though.
You guys should play Warframe with me.
It is free. That is
It is
something that
free.
helps me.
It's free. See,
No, it's legitimately free.
no, it's free to play, but then you're just like, do I want to wait these 72 hours for it to completely finish building my Warframe? How about I'll just spend a little money, put some platinum in so I can rush it,
Yeah,
and
or
then
or
you've
just
broken
sell
your
the stuff sell the stuff that you collect for platinum.
See, that only works for so much.
As for myself, since I should probably pimp myself a little bit, I'm Dracovin. You can find me here daily. I usually stream something in the mornings. I will be back to a normal morning stream tomorrow because they're not working on the porch tomorrow. As weird as that is to say. So I don't have to watch my niece the entire morning. So I will be streaming normal stuff. Madness of Land for Thursday, as Tiv said. Hopefully discussing tabletop on Saturday. I don't think anything else major going on other than like Tiv hit up on a bunch of the stuff. So I'll probably do some more Stellaris tomorrow if you want to know what I'm streaming in the morning, because I'm trying to get things done before the new big patch in that one. And yep. And definitely remember to check out the YouTube side for a lot of stuff over there, and all my other links below for great support and things like that. And I think that's it. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Goodbye.
Bye.